Greetings, students. Professor Gomes here. I thought I'd take this opportunity to record this video to give you an idea of what you can expect from our spring course. I'm recording this actually December 29th, and I'll send this out to you probably a week, maybe 10 days prior to our course beginning. Welcome to Introductory Stats 158. Hello, students. Welcome to the course. I'm excited to work with you this spring 2024 term and assist you in achieving your educational goals. One of the many reasons I love teaching this particular course is the real world applications. Everything in the news, on social media, is all about statistics. This survey says this, that survey says the other thing. So it has a lot of real world applications, and we'll try to use real statistics and real applications to get you up to speed. Please go through all the pages, familiarize yourself with how we'll operate. Textbook is free. Please contact me as soon as you have any challenges so we can work together to meet your goals. Best way to get a hold of me is via email. And there's my email address, jgomes@massasoit.mass.edu. When you first log in, prior to our course beginning, this is the landing page that you'll come to. All right, you'll see course overview about your teacher, and once the course begins, rather than coming to this page, you'll actually go to the learning modules where the homework assignments and videos and all the resources will be located, and we'll get to that in a moment. Let me just start out with course overview. The course begins, actually spring semester begins the 17th. For my students that are in section 03, you'll actually see your syllabus here, and I'll actually send this out in an email as an attachment. If you're brand new to Canvas, which as I look at the enrollment, I don't think we have anyone, but if you are new, all right, please take the time to click on this link, Students Canvas Beginner's Guide. Course description right out of the catalog. This course is recommended for students in business, social science, human services, allied health, criminal justice, just about every course. Every major at Massasoit requires that you take a course in statistics, introductory. Prerequisites D minus or higher. Here again, if you have not met the prerequisites, obviously the registrar would not have registered you. So here again, that's just out of the catalog, which prerequisites are. All right, the important stuff. Teaching procedure. Each Thursday, all right, I'll conduct very important, non-mandatory, all right, 1 hour Zoom office hours meeting from 7 to 8. And picking the optimum time to have a Zoom meeting with students is difficult with people's work schedules and the like. So I chose between 7 and 8, but it's non-mandatory. It's an opportunity if you're having issues with the previous homework, previous assignment, the Tuesday, or even that particular Thursday's assignment or something that came before it. I'll be online to answer your questions. Now, I record these meetings, so if you can't make the meeting, I'll record it and I'll make it available on campus, and you'll be able to watch and hear other students asking questions, which may help you. But I'm always available by email. Once again, it's a non-mandatory office hour meeting. All right, so please, if you can't make it to because of your work schedule, I will record those and make those available. Textbook, a couple of ways of viewing the text. I do have links, and you'll see it in a moment, right out of Canvas, where I do link to the text. But you can view it online. You can download the entire PDF copy, or if you have an iBook. All right, 3 ways of actually taking a look, and there's other ways that I'll show you in a moment that you can access the text. Not a lot of assignments, all right, hardly any that I actually require that you read any chapters, but they're there for extra help, so to speak, clarification. Super, super, super important. A TI 83, 84 calculator. And actually, the 84 is the best. The 83 will work if you have one kicking around, but there are issues. The best way, rather than going out to Best Buy or Amazon and buying a TI-84 calculator, you're fortunate Massasoit allows you to rent one for the entire semester for $20. All right, TI-84. Now, the rental lasts the entire semester and you return it at the end. And right here is a link. Make an appointment to return or pick up your items if you've got a calculator from the previous semester. You need to return it, or if you're brand new to renting one, you make an appointment right here and you go to the library at the Brockton campus and pick it up. Now, they bill you. All right, $20 rental fee will apply to your student bill. And obviously, you need to return it. If not, they'll charge you $120. Assignments. I'm going to post class assignments will be posted each and every Tuesday and Thursday throughout the course. I'll post voiceover um, of my PowerPoints and the solutions to the homework assignments. Now, obviously, I would ask you to do the homework, download the PDF, do the homework before you watch the video where I explain how I got the answers. All right, so questions you may have concerning the homework will be answered during the office hour meeting, personal email, or you can use the Canvas discussion board to ask questions. I'm always available to answer your questions. Testing procedure, of course, the exams are all online, they're all multiple choice. You're going to find that the homework assignments, the exams kind of mirror the homework assignments. Getting back to the homework, there are here again, those homeworks are multiple choice, and I give you the answers at the end. And then I do a video where I explain how I derived the answer. But you'll see that in a few seconds. Dates of the exams, TBA. I will announce those, and I'll announce them a good week ahead of time. It's not like I spring an exam on you. You log in, oh, by the way, there's an exam today. No, you'll have plenty of notice. Grading, here again, right out of the Massasoit Handbook. Academic dishonesty, you're doing your own work, you're doing the exams by yourself. Um, Here it all is, it explains information regarding assignments, plagiarism, purchasing or submitting assignments from others, theft of materials. Please take a look at that. Canvas login, choices have consequences for me, for you, for everyone else. You're expected to log in, obviously, several times a week. I can actually see, all right, I have the ability to see the last time you logged into Canvas, and I also see the accumulated time that you spend in it. All right, so I can kind of see what behind the curtain, so to speak. And if you're not logging in, you can expect to see receive an email from me. Hey, what's going on? Anything that I can help you with? Student learning objectives or outcomes. Here again, right out of the catalog. Course content, summarizing, you know, hypothesis testing, central limiter. These are just concepts that we'll study throughout the course. Disability services, super important. If you have an IEP or if you're applying for an IEP, all right, please make sure that you get a hold of the disabilities office. They, in turn, will send me an accommodation letter. Now, usually, the accommodation allows you additional time to complete the exam. So make sure if you have an IEP or if you've had one at Massasoit before that it's up to date. And the disabilities office will send me a copy of that. Connecticut's statement, things that we do online. We, how could I say this? We talk to each other and we don't use foul language and such. We're adults, all right? An etiquette statement. You can take a look at that. Things that we do and don't do online. All right, kind of stumbled over that, but anyways, this is the first page that you'll come to when you first log on. Let me go back. Once the course begins, in fact, let me do this. When you first log on prior to our course beginning, I say I'll publish this probably a good 10 days prior to. January 17th. You can click on this link about your teacher. It's a brief bio about me. Take a look at that if you have a mind to. But once the course begins, you won't go to this. You'll go to this page here, the learning modules. And I just want to go through briefly, if you've taken courses online before, you know how this looks. Right here, welcome and getting started. You say, well, how do I actually see what's going on here? Two ways of doing it. I can just simply click in the gray area and this module will open up, or I can just click on this little arrow here and it'll open up. All right, opening remarks video. This is where this video that I'm recording right now, I'll post that right here so you can see it. Another link here, calculator rental, just goes through the whole procedure of making an appointment. You've got to have a TI 84 or newer. Like I say, an 83 will work, but there are issues. The library rents you out a 84 calculator for $20. You're fortunate. So you save the money on buying a book, and $20 in today's world isn't a heck of a lot of money. Being successful in this course, oh, I can do that later. Yeah, well, things have a way of piling up, all right? Best way to stay ahead of the curve is, you're logging in 2 or 3, 4 times a week. Your schedule may allow you to spend more time on a Tuesday than a Thursday and so forth. But here it all is. Course syllabus, student activities, time commitment, contacting me using Canvas email. All right, I respond back usually within hours, sometimes even faster than that. Things that you can do to be successful. Predicting your success. This is a TED Talk. And what this young lady talks about, Angela Lee Duckworth, is grit. In other words, what she says is it's not always the smartest person that does the best in the course. It's the person that can overcome obstacles, the person that's grittiest, stick-to-itiveness, keep on keeping on. I often hear so much, oh, I never was good in math. Well, if you keep saying that, guess what? You're not going to be good in math. You got to be positive. But to be positive, you got to put the time and put the effort into it. All right? Grit, being gritty. Take a look at that video. 3 ways of spotting a bad statistic. I mean, there's so much out there with polls. X amount of people think that math professors are aliens, this, that, and the other. Check this video out. What constitutes a bad statistic and a good statistic? Quick Canvas links. Your profile, you can update it with a picture. As I look online, I see a lot of people have already updated their profile. All right. Viewing your grades and so forth. And I'll talk about homework in a second, how it's not going to be collected, nor is it graded. My homework assignments are multiple choice, and I give you the answers, and I can't very well correct my own answers. All right, Canvas quick links. Oh, we just went through that, your profile. Let's see, tech services. You have any issues getting a hold of the tech department? All right, there's a number there. Test your computer readiness. You can use a mobile device, but it's really not recommended. Chrome is preferred. Just make sure if you're not using Chrome, whatever browser you are using, it's up to date. All right. Chrome is preferred over the other web browsers. All right. Textbook and additional resources. Yeah, it's free. And 3 ways of actually downloading it. All right. So that's what you'll see initially when I publish the course. Here again, I'm going to publish it probably a good 10 days prior to, but this is all you're going to see is the welcome and getting started. You won't actually see the homeworks and the readings until we begin. I'll open it up on the Wednesday, the 17th. All right, here you see current homework, chapter 1. Well, this is where we start with chapter 1. If I just click on the gray area, just to give you an idea of how our course is set up. Thursday is our first homework assignment. All right, I post homeworks on Thursdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays. If I click on the homework assignment, and I start out with a video, all right, section 1-1, followed by a PowerPoint. Now, this is a voiceover. If we were in class, I would be showing PowerPoints and I would be obviously explaining and what's going on within the PowerPoint. Well, I do a voiceover. In fact, if I click on it, you can actually hear this. You're probably asking yourself this question: when and where will I use statistics? If you read any newspaper, watch television, you get the idea, all right? You can watch it right out of Canvas here, or you prefer, you can actually go to YouTube, click on that, and that same video will play. But you can play it right out of Canvas. You can obviously go to full screen, you get the idea. Um, there is the voiceover. You can actually download the PowerPoint, all right? And there's a link. Once I get into this, there's a link if you don't have a copy of Office 365. Since you're a student, you're allowed, they allow you to download Office for free, which is kind of good. Checking out this article, timely and accurate polls. All right, so that's the first day. That's our first Thursday. Now, if I go to the next homework assignment is Tuesday. Guess what? We watch video 1.1. Guess what? 1.2. There's a link to it in video, but you can play it right out of. All right, this particular video is about 20 minutes. Strongly suggest that you watch these videos. All right, this gentleman here does a really good job of explaining things. He's articulate, goes very slow. That's something that you may want to even watch more than one time. Section 1-2, there's the video, and there's the PowerPoint, the voiceover. Here's our first homework assignment. All right, sections 1-1 and 1-2. Please, homework is neither collected nor graded. Please don't ask me, where do I upload the homework? The homework assignments are multiple choice, and I give you the answers on the last page. I can't very well correct something that I gave you the answers to. So please do not, I get it every semester. Where do, no, do not collect it, nor do I grade it. All right, so after you've completed the homework, I've got a video here of me going through the homework assignment. If I start playing this, okay, voiceover for our first homework assignment using common sense. All right, so these first three problems weren't even addressed. We started with the idea. All right, go through each and every problem. If I go to my next, you get the, well, let's say it's a guide here. So I think we finished up chapter 1, sections 1-1 and 1-2. Now, if I close this up here, here are readings. All right, so you don't have to necessarily download the PDF. If you need additional clarification, there are readings for all the sections that we do in chapter 1. Well, after we complete chapter 1, guess what? We move on to chapter 2. Chapter 2 just has 3 sections. And if I click on this video 2-1, 2-2, and 2-3, it's a very short chapter. There's a point there is the PowerPoint, and here is the homework. All right, I combined sections 2-1, 2-2, and 2-3 all into one PDF, as is the case in any course. All right, the first few chapters are just basic information, vocabulary, how things are going to be set up. It's very introductory. The first we kind of go through the first couple of chapters really quickly. Let me go back to my modules here. I'm going to close that up. But what you're going to see here, I've got chapter 1, 2, 3, homework solutions and voiceovers. What I've tried to do is to put all of the voiceovers and the PDFs in one spot. As you're preparing, let's say, for the first exam, where is the voiceover for section 2-2? Well, you see it all here. All right, I've kind of summarized it all in one spot. What else do I provide you with? If I scroll down here, you're not seeing these. All the course PowerPoints, all the voiceovers here again, all in one spot for you, all right? The entire course. So if you're looking for something in particular, you'll find it there. Let me see. Resources. All the homeworks, the PDF solutions for everything, for the entire course, all in one spot. We start off with sections 1-1, 1-2. all the way actually through section 7.3. All right, if I go back to the previous page, and you see here again, you don't see these things published, but they're all here for you. All the course PowerPoints, all the course videos. Here again, I put them all in one particular spot. All right, so if you're looking for something, now chances are most of you have taken an online course in Canvas before, but if you hadn't, here is where you'll find the exams under quizzes. All right, if I click on this, you won't see this, but there's 4 exams. All right, 4 exams, and your grade will be the average of all 4. But once again, I will give you plenty of opportunity, let you know in an exam, at least a week prior to the exam. And I give you, in most cases, you say, well, I work, Mr. Gomes, at 8 o'clock and whatever. I open up the exams, but I give you over 24 hours. In some cases, I'm giving you a span of 36 hours to start and complete the exam. Not to say you've got 36 hours to do the exam, but you've got a time span where that exam is open. In most cases, I'm giving you at least, in some cases, 90 minutes and to accomplish it. The only thing with the exams is once you start it, you've got to complete it in one sitting. But here again, I'll talk about all of that once our course starts and we get into a sort of a routine. So it's all there for you, all laid out. I've done this multiple times. But please, if you have any questions once the course starts, do not hesitate to email me. And if you can be available during our Zoom meetings, it'll be great because I'll answer your questions. All right, that's it for now. Like I say, it's the 29th of December. Hoping that you all have a great new year and looking forward to working with you this upcoming semester. Take care.